Alright, everybody. So I'm having lots of trouble with my internet. So the last video, part one, was all cut off. I put in the oven and a thing inside a crock pot, covered it with tin foil. I put in a head of cabbage. I just took out the, I cut out the stem, or that, yeah, stem, called the stem. I cut that out and took that out, dropped the whole thing in, and it's just cooking in water. I'll season it later. If you want to do a more flavorful accent or different option, the other way to do it would be to cook it in some broth, which is a lot of flavor. Vegetable broth is a great vegan alternative, vegetarian alternative. I don't know much. So much of that is gluten-free. You can do stuffed cabbage gluten-free for dinner. That's what I did. I'm doing updates. I'm having lunch. There's only one slice of apple pie, and I've got like three other members of the family, and I'm like, when did anybody else eat it? It's my pie. Coffee pie for lunch to go with smoothie. I had like a protein smoothie with some fruit and stuff that I made. So smoothie, like, I have enough healthy food. Let's have complete other junk food and wonder why I don't have any teeth. So like, if I'm like 40 or even 50 years old, I have no teeth. That's why eventually I'll go down to Mexico and get my teeth done, where it's like affordable. Just go see Mexico. So apple pie and coffee. I'm discussing dinner. A lot of things is I have to figure out how to get a hold of. I noticed that I don't have ingredients for this, so I either have to figure a way to substitute. It's not completely vegan, so it's not vegetarian either, but meat in it. So it's a dish that you can put your own alternative into it. Yeah, so it's the cabbage has to be boiled first so that the leaves along the head of the cabbage, when you peel them all, don't break apart, so that they unfurl in a beautiful manner. And you could put your stuffing in and wrap it up and put it down into the thing to cook from the oven. So it's an all-day project, and I'm home. So what am I going to do about it without a vehicle or plans for getting rides and nowhere near the bus station? But you have to utilize what you have. I will be trying to make phone calls later to see if I can get the food that I need to finish this. Otherwise, it may be something completely other than stuffed cabbage. But I love Oriental food. I love cooking certain food, but I don't like being stuck cooking all day long. So I have, that the internet thing. I'm doing this while I have internet. It's like cross fingers, internet, ready. Service. I have to make calls because I can't afford to have a cell phone. So, but I have internet service. So if I could use the internet service, my phone, plus the landline up, we pay for landline. We now have our landline. I mean, like, there's no line on there. So, they ought to just give us a whole month free. It's from the time that took it, and I'm like, I don't know how in the world I'm going to talk to the customer service and the tech people and to convincing them to do that, because my werewolf, he vented like a werewolf. He explicitly, he's like, they had a nice, loud, booming voice. I'm sure the neighbors heard our complaint. He could get customer service to give them the free month that we didn't use. It would be nice if they paid us back for the month that we didn't use. But I desperately need to get that phone running so that I can do day-to-day stuff and get things going, even if I don't give a cell phone, but I can plug into any place that has free Wi-Fi and use features. That's, Facebook addiction. I could end my Facebook addiction if it weren't for the way to communicate with people outside of an additional way to communicate for people when everything else is cut off. I mean, like, consequences of like not being involved, not being connected, not being up to date, not being, it's just when you're used to it, and you're used to doing things differently, and you don't go ahead and make plans ahead and go through like 5 other hoops to make what was normally your norm. It's just like learning how to do new things every day, having a way to communicate every day. All right, so this is all about cooking and not having any money to cook with it. So I'm going to have to ask the parents or somebody for help to get eggs. We're out of eggs, and I need that to make stuffing in the cabbage and sauce, tomato sauce. Want to pour tomato sauce over it. I mean, if all else fails, I'll just put some weird stuffing stuff in it, and then like put water down some barbecue sauce, some tomatoes, just anything tomatoey, and with that same sort of acidic type of, make my own weird sauce and pour that on top of it and cook it in the oven. But I like to pre-cook the stuffing, because if it's not if it's vegan stuffing, you don't worry about it. But I don't follow instructions. That's me. It's just the way I am. All right. So it's just I want to make sure that the stuffing is done before I eat it. So I'll probably do little stuffing balls, cook some stuffing balls separate, or if I just get impatient, I'll just go ahead and cook it inside the stuffing and cook the stuffed cabbage for 2 hours until there's nothing more to cook with, and we'll see what happens. Dinner's always a surprise. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. And if you've subscribed, the easiest way to know when my next video is out is that little notification bell. Type that in there. Go ahead and comment. Constructive criticism is welcome. Just a little bit about yourself, a little bit that's not personal information, a little bit about yourself, what you enjoy to eat. Maybe hey, I've got 7 brothers and sisters. We never ate this stuff, or that's interesting. I don't want to know where you live. I'm not going to your house. I don't want to know, your social security number. That's bad. Don't share that kind of information. Those who are new to the internet or are unfamiliar with what ways to protect themselves, don't share personal information. I don't need your address. I don't need your date of birth, and I don't need your location, date of birth, or social security number. Don't share those. Information maybe you were from India and you're an amazing person. India is a huge country. You could say that you're from India. You could say you're from the US, or you're on the coast or something. And share, or from Greece, and you never had this, or you're somewhere in Asia, China, Japan, some sort of trying to name off countries here and places far off, and maybe you grew up eating stuffed cabbage and never want to eat it again, or it's an affordable dish for you, or it's this in a totally expensive way. Go ahead and comment anything and everything down there. Just say hi. I don't know. I need to get out more. All right. Love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you. Hugs, kisses. Just have a wonderful day. Bye. Night. Okay.